Good morning. We're gearing up for the new season here at World Watch. We're in preseason form right now, and over the next couple of weeks, you're going to be seeing a lot of our new folks as they get some reps. I think you're going to love the new crew, and we can't wait to hit the ground running on August 10th with our full show. In the meantime, good morning. It's Tuesday, July 21st, and you're watching World Watch News in 3. This is the city of Portland, Oregon. Over the past 6 weeks, activists have infiltrated what began as a peaceful protest over racial injustice and turned it into this.
Violence, property damage, and criminal activity that is completely inconsistent with this community's values.
Official estimates say the rioting has cost the community at least $23 million in damage and lost economic opportunity. But some public officials have said it's the police who've gone too far. The governor approved a law that banned the use of tear gas unless police declare they're facing a riot. President Trump has dispatched federal officers to protect federal building and property in Portland. Oregon's Attorney General plans to sue to remove those officers from the state. The head of the Portland Police Association appeared alongside faith leaders, business owners, police officers, and neighbors. He complained that elected officials have tolerated the violence.
Our community has had enough. Our business owners have had enough. Officers have had enough, and Portland has had enough. This is no longer about racial equity or social justice. This is about violence, rioting, destruction, chaos, anarchy.
One pastor spoke and expressed love for the rioters as God's children, but disapproval of what they're doing.
A little over a year ago, we saw a similar sight. Smoke pouring out of Notre Cathedral in Paris. This is a cathedral in Nantes, France, named for the apostles Peter and Paul. Over the weekend, fires broke out in 3 different areas, and they destroyed the grand organ and blew out the stained glass windows. It took several hours and more than 100 firefighters to bring the flames under control. Investigators suspect someone deliberately set the fire, and this isn't the first time that this 15th century building has burned. Allied bombing during World War II damaged the edifice, and nearly 50 years ago, a fire destroyed most of the roof.
The United Arab Emirates, the UAE, is leading the charge to Mars. It's the UAE's first space mission to the Red Planet. The unmanned rocket carrying the probe Al-Amal, this means hope in Arabic, launched from a Japanese space center on Monday. Unlike the spacecraft that Chinese and American astronauts plan to launch soon, the UAE's technology won't land on the Red Planet. The probe is set to orbit Mars for a period of 1 Martian year. That's equivalent to 687 Earth days, providing a comprehensive view of the Martian atmosphere and weather conditions. The UAE is making plans to build human settlements there about 100 years from now. After an unsuccessful Mars launch partnership with Russia in 2011, China prepares to launch its Mars Explorer next week.
Happy Flying Ant Day, everybody.
Well, let's not mistake Flying Ant Day for a holiday, but meteorologists nearly mistook this massive swarm as a storm. This ant cloud across the south of England covered about 50 miles. These flying ants swarm at their largest size, but just for one day. And every year, newborn queens find new mates to start their own colonies. If a queen finds a mate, then her wings will fall off and they start a new colony. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm the Big Bash. There are only 20 more days until the full World Watch program launches. Keep up with the latest by going to worldwatch.news. You'll find discounts, updates, and more info like how to pre-order a World Watch subscription. And remember, whatever the news, the purpose of the Lord will stand. We'll see you tomorrow.